Hey guys, this will be a tutorial on how to alter effects in HON. This video you're watching would be part 1, the setting up process. Okay, so there are two programs you need to download before you can start. You need to look for Notepad++. You can go ahead and Google that and download and install that. That's actually free, and that's an important program. You're going to be using that mostly. Another one is WinRAR. Excuse me. Download WinRAR. It's also free. You can download the evaluation version and use that to open your S2Z files. Okay, so let's get started. What you want to do is locate your Heroes in Your Earth folder first. So that's probably in your hard drive C, program files, and Heroes in your default location. Mine's in a different area, different address, so mine's in, here it is, the HON Heroes in Your Earth folder. This is how it looks like. What you want to do is go into the game folder, and once you're in here you want to create a new folder and name that folder to Heroes, just like above, just like that. Now once you have that, you can start implementing Heroes into this folder, and anything you edit within this folder you will see it in game. And let's start by how to get your heroes, and you get them all from your resource file. This one. Usually, if you don't have any mods, the only files you'll see is the resource file and your textures file. Everything else you see here are mods I've added. So you open WinRAR. You want to drag and drop resources into WinRAR, and it should appear like this. Don't drag it inside, because then you're going to create a RAR file. You can just right click, open with WinRAR, or drag and drop however you like. Go into your heroes folder, and these are the heroes available. Okay, suppose you can't find your hero because it's renamed differently. For example, Frosty, that's actually Glacius, and another like Yogi, I can't even pronounce that, and some other ones. Say you don't even know who they are, and they might be the hero that you're looking for. There's one way to how to figure out who they are. It's by looking at their texture file to see how they look like, and most likely you'll know who it is right off the bat. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to figure it out, but I haven't had a hard time. So to do that, to look at their texture file, you have to open their texture S2Z file, which is down here, and you open that with WinRAR. Again, you go to 00 heroes. Let's say I want to know who this Zal YNX guy is. Double click on him. You want to open this color.dds file within a software that can open a .dds extension. In my case, I can open it with Photoshop. You can probably open it with different programs. I'm not sure, but I will be using Photoshop. So I open it with Photoshop. Just drag and drop the color DDS file into Photoshop, and you should see a layout of the hero texture. I'm pretty sure it's Torture. I'm not even sure. This one's I don't really play with it much. I mean, that looks like Torture to me. And if you already know who it is, then good job. But I don't. So most of them are easy to figure it out. Like Rampage, you can definitely know it's Rampage. It's like that. So that's one way you figure out who your hero is. And once you figure out who your hero is, the one you want to edit, then you go back to your resource file, and you pick out your hero. In my case, I'm gonna pick Nomad for a couple of reasons. I edited him so many times, so I know his file's pretty good, and I love him. So let's drag and drop him into the heroes folder. Now I already have a nomad in there, so I'm just gonna overwrite everything. And the nomad is here. Now at this stage, you can now edit your files and see the changes right away in the game without actually exiting the game. And these are other people I'm editing right now as well. Now, let's say you already have mods, like I do, and you're gonna edit Nomad. And in my case, I had Winter Nomad as a mod, and if I had it on still, it would conflict with my Nomad editing, because if I'm trying to change the skills, some skills will still have the winter theme effect. So in order to avoid that, I took out the Winter Nomad file from the game folder here and just transferred it to a different folder, which is here. So make sure you don't have any conflicting mods of the same hero. Now, since after you're done with that, now you can go into the game and start editing. Oh, just before I leave you for the part 1 video, what you would be focusing on are the effect files with the effect extension. These are .model, .mdf, .materials. You want to focus on .effects. Now here are some effects, as you can see, and here are the ability effects, the ones you will be mostly changing. Okay. Now, if you leave it here, nobody else can see your changes, just you. You're only changing the appearance on your computer only, just so you know. Okay, and on to part 2, which is how to alter the color and materials.